What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Nuevos Talentos podcast. This is episode number 18. It's going to be the last season of season one because season two is coming up. You guys already know. Today, I got a very good, he's a friend of Ronnie Gray or Ronin Gray.
Ronin Gray, yeah.
Ronin Gray. I want to introduce Filberto Laderos. If you could tell us a little bit about yourself. That way people will know, get familiar with you a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Octavio. Nice to finally meet you. My name is Filiberto Landeros. People call me Philly, and I am an audio engineer, producer, all around studio guy. So if it comes to anything in the studio, I get it handled, even mastering. So, but yeah, that's what I do. I just work on music and anything involved with music. That's kind of like my forte.
And when you started, if you can remember, where can they find your production's name? I already know it, but we want people to know it as well.
Oh man, so like it's a long story too, but my old producer name, and a lot of people that know me from back in the days, working on like Ronan Gray's first albums, I go by Philly Blunt. But obviously times changed, and everybody calls me Philly or calls me by my full name, so I just kind of stuck to that. And plus I'm not what I used to be, in the sense of just being a crazy hip hop head that didn't care. I just didn't take a bath for days and was grimy, but as I got older, I started realizing, the potential that I had as a mix engineer and audio producer and just everything involved with music, that I started pursuing that more. And obviously I started working with more professionals, so I had to be, Filiberto Landeros or Philly. I couldn't go, hey, my name's Philly Blunt. So obviously I stepped away from that name, but there's a lot of production with that name.
You also named your productions after your last name, correct?
Yes, Landeros Productions. Name. Yeah. So that's been a year. Prior to that, I've always worked with different studios, been a part of teams, and helped everybody else's vision grow. And it's already coming up to 1 year in September is when I changed and I started doing just freelance as Landeros Productions. Got my business license, just graduated from the Los Angeles Recording School, and just pursued my business. And almost a year later, and I'm been doing really well, working with a lot of the reggae community, a lot of the Latinos and rappers and the 805 from like Fillmore, Ventura, and a lot of just different genres, heavily into reggae in the past couple years, and got to even mix for international reggae artists, Luton Fire, other local faves like Kyle Smith. He's pretty popular. Reggae bands like Bomba Fire and friends like After the Smoke, Jacob Marcus, just heavy duty musicians that just love playing around my town. But also, like I said, international acts, just by being there and working hard and not, giving up. So I've been blessed to just get a lot of work,
Right. Ronnie, Ronin. It's actually Ronin. I'm always calling him Ronnie. Like Ronnie is Ronin, right?
Yeah, Ronin Gray. Yeah.
Ronin Gray. If you guys are familiar with episode, just look for it. I can't remember it, but it was on when we were on Commerce. I was barely episode number 3.
Oh yeah,
it was episode number 3. I was starting on Commerce. He mentioned Filberto. He mentioned Filberto.
Working with the new record.
I know that on the Zoom thing it says Laderos, but it's Landeros.
Yeah, Landeros. Landeros.
With the N in there, because when I was using the iPad, anyways. Anyways, it happens. You know what I mean? Like it happens. But your first, I know you're probably gonna like this question, maybe. Do you make beats as well?
Yeah, all day long. A lot of production.
MPCs. Okay. What was your first drum machine?
It's funny that we're going over Zoom, but it was a Zoom rhythm track. I think it was a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was what it's called. The Zoom rhythm track was my first drum machine. And then I moved into a DJX sampler.
The Zoom, how do you say you call it again?
The Zoom rhythm track.
The Zoom rhythm track. For those people that don't know, probably the kids nowadays, they don't know, like they probably don't know.
Yeah, they were.
It used to be harder, huh?
Oh, I mean, analog gear. I mean, it was digital, but you had to like, you only had a certain amount of sounds, so it was a limit. But if you could, I think things that give you like a limit, and if you could push those boundaries, I think you could be really creative. And that little drum machine,
I remember when I got an MPC 500.
Oh yeah, those are bad.
They were nice. Bad, but the timing, bro. Like I had a little bit of memory when you had to buy the RAM too. You had to buy an extra RAM because I couldn't afford the $1,000 ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the time limit is changed now.
Oh,
it changed
big time.
It changed a lot, and it's crazy because you used to have like how many, like maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
I think, yeah, something like that. And on the MPC 2000 XL that I eventually had, I had.
And sometimes you used to go like, damn it, I didn't got it right. Damn it, I didn't got it right. Until okay, I got it now. I got it now. And with Dr. Dre, I heard that from Tony from the Rhodium. When I saw his episode, he said that Dr. Dre used to repeat the loops.
Oh yeah,
that he used to like and then he used to put
just layer it because it was easier.
It was easier, but
instead of chopping a bunch of stuff sometimes.
But you could do more than that, huh? You could like your work is like amazing, man. Like I check out a couple of your work.
Nice.
By the way, where they could go to your website, right?
Yeah, they can go to my website. I have a discography of a lot of stuff that I worked on, from production, mixing, mastering, or the whole nine.
Landerosproduction.com, right?
Yeah, no, actually Filiberto Landeros Productions.
Also, so you put your whole name on the
website because it was the only thing available.
Hey, that's still
somebody
good.
had Landerosproductions.com, but they didn't do nothing with it. So
like when I used to be a rapper, I go like this. When I used to be a rapper, I used to call myself OPM Chicano.
Okay.
And now that I use my real name, a lot of people say like, oh, that was that kid that he used to put like singles every, like I never recorded an album.
You just put out singles?
Just put out singles, like 3 singles, 5 singles.
I work with a lot of artists that do that constantly. They're just putting out singles.
But you know what's crazy? How the game changed? That one single, it could become $1 million hit.
Oh yeah. It's a totally, and it's just besides that.
Give me just a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna try to get this call real quick. Let's just hold back on the thing.
Yeah, like that song, the waiting song.